Today we have this 1979 Brother Citation vintage portable typewriter made in Japan. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Margins are located up top. You push down and move them with your thumb. I like them at the beginning and the end of the page, so we're going to put them right there. And feed the paper into the platen, which is the main roller, and this is a paper bale that sits on top. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 2, or 3. Actually, it's 1, 1.5, and 2 on this model. So you just flip this down and it goes to 1.5 when you hit that 2. We're gonna keep it on single for now. And finish typing all the keys. Go back to the next line. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. It's actually a very nice typing machine, especially for the age of it. It's a fairly new model, which they made these a lot different as time went by. They made them cheaper, but this one doesn't seem to be cheaply made. It's made of all steel. It has an instruction manual on how to use all of the functions, and it comes with this little warranty thing that has all the key points on it. All steel compact portable typewriter. So it's well made. Probably was expensive when this first came out, and everything still works on it. To pull the paper out easy, you just flip this back. There's a little switch right there. It unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy. Or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip it back to the front before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. This is your backspace. Works great. Got a shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, you just hit the shift button again. That works good. This arrow that goes both directions is your margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, all typewriters have a locking mechanism, so you can't type past it. When you get to the end of the margin, if it allows you to type, it would just type the letters on top of each other. But if you need to get past that, it'll let you go all the way to the end by hitting that. And now you can go all the way to the end, but it's made to just finish that last word at the end of the margin, so you don't have a half a word. Pop the hood open. We got the ribbon spools. All the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right when you type. As you can see, it pulls, so you have fresh ink all the way around. And to change that direction, you just flip that little fork here that holds the ribbon. You just flip it to the front, and it'll start pulling to that side. But we're going to keep it. It actually automatically will pull on which direction has the least amount of ribbon. So it kind of has an automatic ribbon control. That's pretty handy when you want to preserve your ribbon. This is your ribbon color selector. Right now it's on the black square, which prints the top portion of the ribbon. When you hit it, it doesn't go up as high, so it just hits the top portion. And if you flip it all the way up to the red, it'll hit the bottom portion of the ribbon, so it prints that red letters. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print anything. This ribbon, the ribbon vibrator is what that's called. It doesn't go up at all, so it prints nothing. We're going to keep that on black, so it just prints the black portion on default. This is a little locking mechanism, so if you flip that to the front, it'll lock the carriage in the middle, so when you have it in the case, it doesn't bounce around in there, causing damage. This is your carriage release, and you only have one on this side here. There's you flip this down to get it in the case, so when you're typing, make sure you flip that up. This is your spacing again. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.